When we first started discussing building a camper out of a Tacoma, it's how do you do that? It's a pretty small vehicle. We knew certain things. We wanted to have a pass-through from the cab into the back, but it just kept evolving, and it came into, let's do an actual overland vehicle. Everybody's seen a house being built, and you see it going from the frame up, and first there's just a slab of concrete on the ground, and then you start seeing some wooden walls go up, but you still don't really get an idea until you see some of those arches go in or whatever. You go, oh look, they're doing a round room over there, and that's kind of what the progression of this has been. When it finally rolled in last night, my jaw dropped. It came out so good that you're gonna look at this thing and you're gonna think, wow, that must have been a really big mold. That looks like a big fiberglass piece on the back. It's not. It's steel. It's aluminum.
Going from sheet metal to actually having paint on it definitely gave more definition to the vehicle.
This is where the hinges, there'll be two more hinges like this one that hold the back door on.
Today we were putting the door on for the first time after paint, which everything grows a little bit, whether it's powder coat paint, just any type of coating. And so you're always gonna have a little bit of tolerance, and so we try and build tolerance into the part to where it'll accept everything, and sometimes it's just really close, which this door is really close, just the way it's shaped. It just takes some time to go back and forth with, like I said, loosening screws, tightening other screws first, then tightening those, and just back and forth. But now it seems to be fitting pretty good.
First of all, I like the wheel tire package on it. I think it looks really, really aggressive. This is a general grabber and a TRD wheel. Some of the tricky parts were we ended up using 4 fender flares to make a flare that would fit all of this, and it came out looking like it was built for the vehicle. So we wanted to put the TRD snorkel on it because I think it's a really neat feature, and especially for this kind of a vehicle. But one of the problems we had is that the actual snorkel normally would end up about here. So this had to be trimmed, sectioned, and fitted back in again. We inset a rigid light bar just above the windshield. Had to make brake lights and running lights. Purposely, we didn't put a black water tank in it because we used a cartridge toilet. You pull that down, you pull that out, it's locked up. We have a hot water heater right behind that panel there. As far as the interior goes, we're really happy with it. Very, very small touches that still need to be done on it. There's a bunch of little details in this that I think are pretty special and unique to this vehicle. This is not an off-the-shelf thing at all. There's literally not one piece of aftermarket on this that has been put on and just put on the way it is. It's cozy, it's nice, it's comfortable, it's perfect for 2 people. And like I said, this should be able to get you anywhere you want to go off the beaten path and be able to be super comfortable when you do it.
I think it's gonna grab a different kind of crowd that we normally would. It's definitely different, and SEMA seems to like different, so I think we're in the ballpark.